Hello, my name is Meerah, and I am a Lorekeeper in one of Yogg-Sothoth's libraries, and today I wanted to talk about the great old one, Iode, from the Lovecraft mythos. I learned of the fungoid, inhuman beings that dwell on far cold Yuggoth, of the cyclopean shapes that attend unsleeping Cthulhu in his submarine city, of the strange pleasures that the followers of leprous subterranean Yogg-Sothoth may possess, and I learned, too, of the unbelievable manner in which Iode, the Source, is worshipped beyond outer galaxies. I plumbed the blackest pits of hell and came back laughing. I was one with the rest of those dark wonders, and I joined them in the Saturnalia of horror until the scarred man spoke to us again. Iode first appears in the 1936 short story The Secret of Kralitz by Henry Kuttner and was expanded upon in The Hunt and The Invaders, both written in 1939, also by Henry Kuttner. Iode is also known as the Hunter of Souls, the Source, the Shining Hunter, Toiphenois, the Dimension Prowler, and Vedovius, the Dweller beyond Phlegethon, the River of Flame. It is described as a pulsing combination of plant, animal, and crystal, with a body made of vine-like tentacles and flesh surrounding bright crystal formations and a large eye. The majority of what humankind knows is contained within the Book of Iode. On Earth, it has been worshipped as the Shining Hunter by the people of Atlantis and Mu, while it's been worshipped as the Source on the planet of Bel Yarnak and beyond. As for its abilities, it paralyzes its victims and drains the life force out of them, all except for the consciousness within the brain, which is left to exist in torment within the lifeless body. Kuttner's writing speaks for itself in describing Iode, so I will just read some quotes from the short story The Hunt. Man had worshipped Iode in older days, under other names. He was one of the oldest gods, and had come to Earth, the tale went, in pre-human eons when the old gods soared between the stars, and Earth was a stopping place for incredible voyagers. The Greeks knew him as Torphonius. The Etruscans made nameless sacrifices diurnally to Vedovius, the Dweller beyond Phlegethon, the River of Flame. The ancient god did not dwell on Earth, and a certain apt phrase the Egyptians had coined for him meant, rendered into English, the Dimension Prowler. The evilly famous Divernus Mysteria spoke of Iode as the shining pursuer who hunted souls through the secret worlds, which, Pren hinted, meant other dimensions of space. It was the human soul, the Flemish magician wrote, which the ancient god hunted. It was his monstrous pleasure to hunt the soul, as a hound will course and run down a frightened rabbit. But if an adept took the necessary precautions, he could safely summon Iode, and the god would serve him in certain curious but desirable ways. No man could say, moreover, what shape Iode would assume. It was whispered that he did not always retain the same form, and for a human being to see the shape of Iode in all its frightful completeness, unprotected by the necessary precautions, meant swift and certain doom. It was not a homogeneous entity, this unholy spectre, but partook hideously of incongruous elements. Strange mineral and crystal formations sent their fierce glow through squamous, semi-transparent flesh, and the whole was bathed in a viscid, crawling light that pulsed monstrously about the horror. And yeah, that's pretty much it. A short summary about Iode. As usual, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. You all know the YouTube drill. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you as always to my channel members, especially Loremasters, PwNaGeDOTexe, Beitodesstrafe, Lexaous, Vlad, and General Jehuty. I appreciate you all so much. May Yogg grant you the knowledge you seek. Also, a reminder, I have a Patreon now, and you can join as a member for free to watch my videos without the ads. Thanks again, and I hope to see you all next time here in the library.